Welcome back in the part of the solution of the 2012 questions. I'm here with the solution of the last three questions that was not solved yesterday by me, and that's in part one video. So now in part two, I'm going to discuss about the first question number 5th, and the first question of this solution, this paper 2012 paper is what is the purpose of drop table command? What is the purpose of drop table command? As you know, drop table is a DDL. It's a DDL command. First, it's a DDL command. It's a DDL command, and this command is used to destroy or delete. This command is used to delete the entire table with their structure and records, So this is the purpose of this drop table command. How is it different from delete command? How it is different from delete command? If I'm going to talk about the delete command, drop table in refers to the delete command. As you know, the delete command is a DML command. Delete command is a DML command, and it's only destroy the records. It's only delete the records of table, while drop table command delete entire table. Okay, so that is the difference between this. The 2 points are here. You have to remember, the first drop table is the DDL command, this is the DML command, and the second, it will delete whole records with their structure of the table also, but it will only delete the records of the table only. Second thing you must remember about this is the most important common points. The delete can be rolled back. While drop table command cannot be rolled back. Drop table command can't be rolled back. So this one is the difference between DDL and DML command, or you can say drop table command and delete command. The next question, table employee has a 4 records. How many records are there? 4 records. Table department has 3 records. Okay, Mr. Zen want to display all information stored in the both of these table records. He forget to specify equivalent condition in the query. How many rows? Because he forget to specify equivalent query, how many rows will be displayed in the execution of this query? Always remember this question. This question is the most important for the upcoming board exam, that is the 2019 or any other exam. In this question, you have to remember that whenever you are not specifying the equijoin query and you are writing only a simple join query, it is called cross join or Cartesian product. In this case, number of records of table 1, the final total records in join table, in join query, or you can say join table, is equal to number of records of table 1 multiply number of records of table 2. It means that the final output is here 4 multiply 3, it is equal to 12 records. So this query will display 12 records because they forget to put the join query. How many rows will we get? So how many rows? We will get 12 rows as a output. Consider the table result given below. This is the table. Here you have to write some commands, and the command says the table is name, stipend, subject, average, division. This is given here. This information is given, so don't forget, read the information carefully and then move on the commands. What's the question? The first question, it is asking to list the name of those students who have obtained division as a first in the ascending order of name. First you have to remember the name of the table. What is the name of the table is given? The name of the table is result here. To display name of those students who have obtained, so here you have to write the query of SQL query. So now I'm going to start to write the SQL query for this. First it is a select query, so select name of the student, so select name will become select name of those students who have obtained division as a first in the ascending order. Select name from result. Okay, where division is equal to first, and because it's want, the records must be arranged in ascending order of name, and for that what we have to use? Order by name. And once again I want to check the records are given in a table. It's a given name, subject, average, and division is the name of the column. So everything is correct here. So this way, select name means I want a name of column information of this table where division is equal to first and order by name. Okay, now move to the next records. Question number 2. Question number 2 is given here. What is the question number 2? This is given here to display report. You have to display a report listing name and subject. Okay, so I will write here select name comma subject and annual stipend received, assuming that stipend columns has a monthly. Annual stipend, it means if it is a monthly, you have to multiply the value of stipend. Stipend is given here by 12. So you have to multiply this value by the 12. So what the final query of this? Select name subject from result where select name comma subject comma annual stipend means stipend multiply 12 as annual stipend from result semicolon. Next question is question number 3rd. What is the question number 3rd is here? It's a given that to count the number of students who have either accounting or informatics as a subject. So you have to write select count a star. You have to write select count a star from result where subject. Now here you can use or operator, or here you can use in, where subject in. Now in this in list you have to provide the name of the subject accounts comma informatics informatics. Okay, and this way you can write. This query can be written in another way also. I'm just going to write some alternative way here, some alternative options. Query 2 means how you will write here select count star from result where subject equal to accounts or subject equal to informatics. So this way you can write the query for this. The any two out of two, any one you can write here. This one is done. Now to insert a new row in a table exam. Now it's asking to insert a new row in a table exam, but actually the table name is the result is given in a question. So okay, I assume this is no mistake. There is no mistake in the question, and according to that, if I'm going to write, so insert into, then name of the table, values, and then the values given by here 6 comma, and what is the name? Mohan. So Mohan will be come here. Now how many stipend is 500? What is the subject? English. And what is the score? 70. A is 73. And what is the division? It's a second. And this way you can insert record, insert into exam values. This way you can insert the record to a table. Next is you have to find out the output. Select average stipend from exam where division equal to third. It means that you have to calculate the average stipend. First you have to calculate the record which is related to the third. There is one record and there is another record. So there are only two records of third division, the 400 and the last one is the 550. It's a 950, and because you have to calculate the average, so output of this question 950 divided by 2, so 450, and it's a 475. So output of this query is the average 475. Next question is, in this question, what is the next query is this, and where you have to write the output. Look at this. It is given select count distinct subject from exam. Select count distinct, and the last is select count distinct. Select count distinct means I have to count the distinct records from here. So what are the distinct records are given here? Let's look another inside the table. 1 minute please. Yeah, so distinct subject you have to count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all subjects are distinct here, no one is duplicated. So in what is the use of distinct? Distinct is used to show the records, unique records to you. So output is here is the 6 because no column is duplicate here. If any column is duplicated, in that case it will ignore the duplicate value and it will count the particular subject only one time. Okay, so next is the select mean average. What the query is? Select mean average from exam where subject is equal to English. So now you have to see the average where subject is equal to English, and in this you have to find out the minimum value. So let's look on the table first. Okay, what is given there? Is there any yeah, look at here, is there records average for the English subject, and there is only one English subject is available. So mean where subject is English, so mean is the 38. So output of this query is 38 only. Okay, so now move on to another question. So this one question is done. Mean average we have to find where subject is equal to English. So English subject, only one record contain English subject, so that value is the average value here. Next question number 6. I hope you are understanding and enjoying the solution of this. If you have any problem, you are facing any problem, don't forget to write comments in the comment window. So now the question number 6. In question number 6 there are so many questions, so I'm going to just first discuss the question number A. Write a MySQL command for creating table payment. Here you have to write the query. You have to write the query to create a table. So what is the command of creating a table? Create table payment, and then after that open parenthesis. Inside the open parenthesis you will write the name of the column. What is the name of the column is given? Loan number. And what is the data type? Integer, and its size is given 4. So 4 there, and it is saying a primary key. So primary key is there, comma, and then after the what is the next data type? What is the next column name? Payment number. So payment number. What is the data type? It's a varchar. And what is the size given? The size is 3 here. No constraints is defined for this. Next is the payment date. So it's a payment date. And what is the data type? Date. No need to mention the any size for the data type. It's a by default taken. Next is the payment amount. And what is the data type? Integer. And what is the size? So you will write here size 8. Okay, so this way you can okay, and here you have to mention the one constraint is this, not null constants. So this way you can create the table. Now the question number B. What is the question number B? And saying to you, it is given in database there are 2 tables, product and clients. Now it is the 2 tables query, product and clients. So look at the one's PID. Inside the product table there is 4 columns: PID, product name, manufacturers, and price. Now move on the client table. Looks this. The client tables has CID, client name, city, and PID. Write the commands in SQL queries for the following: to display the details of product whose price is in the range of 40 and 120, both values included. Now look at this. He want to display a product. So product display we have to send which price is range between 40 and 120. So look at the table records. What is the given here? In payment tables, in product tables, what is given? This is the price is given. So the question asks you to display the details of product. So what you have to write here? Select a star from product. Select a star from product where price between 40, because both value are included, 40 and 120. So this is the solution of question number 1 of B. Okay, now move on the next question. What is the next question asking you? The next question is to display the client name CT from table client and product name and price from the table product. Means we have to take the 2 different things with their corresponding. So what you have to write? Select client name from client. So I will write here client name, comma, city, comma, product name, comma, price, comma price. Okay, so price is written here. From, it's saying from which table? There's two table, client table and product table. Where client, client client dot p underscore id is equal to product dot, this is called eqjoin, and it is required whenever you have to fetch the records from two different tables, and both tables has at least one column, common columns through which you can match it. In this given table, you can notice that the PID is available in the both table. So in one product table PID is the primary key, but in a client table PID is a foreign key. That's good, very good. To increase the price of all the product by 20, you have to increase. So what you will write? Update query you have to write here. Update which table? Product table. What you have to do? Set price equal to, what you have to do? Price, set price equal to price plus 20, because he want to increase the price of all the products. No need to mention the anywhere clause in this, and this is the solution. Now the next question, question number C. What is the question number C? Question number C is asking, in a database school there are two tables, members and division, as shown below. This is a member table, this is a division table. Identify the foreign key in the table member. In that you have to identify the foreign key in member. Now look at the common column which is available in both table. Div number and div number both is available. In div number is here, division also, in member also. So in member I've noticed that there's two columns which are looks like an important imp ID and div number. So normally imp ID is counted as a primary key, but the div number is a foreign key because this table, this column is also existing in another table. So who is the foreign key here? So answer of the first question is div number is a foreign key. Foreign key, F-O-R-E-I-G-N, foreign key is equal to div number. Second question is that, okay, what is the second question is given here? What output you will get when the equal join query is executed to take the name from the member table and corresponding from division table? Get the name from the member table and corresponding from division table. So you have to find out the name only. So they are just asking what output you will get when a equal join query. Equal join query, if it's given then 10, 20 and 30, and you have to find out the name of the tables only. So in that case, because look at this, there is a 10 available here and 10 available here. So this record is matched with this record. 50 is here, but in this row it is not available, in this table it is not available, but 20 is available here also and it is available here also. So only two records match. If you give the equal join query, you will get the output of only two records, and because it want to show equal join query and he want to access the name only from the member table, and corresponding from division table, but inside the division table there is no name, so only the name I want. So final output, what output I will get? I will get Shankya, and the other name what I will get? Sunis. So these are the outputs of given query. Okay, so move on the next question. What's the next question is there? The next question is question number 7. What is the next question? Look at the question number 7. Question number 7 is what is given there? A, the first question, what is the impact of e-learning sites on a student's learning process? You have to tell us about the e-learning sites impact. What are the impacts of e-learning sites in a student education? If we are going to talk about the education of students, e-learning sites provide a facility to learn anytime, anywhere, anywhere, while at home or moving. The first thing. Second advantage, the second impact. What is the impact of e-learning? Second is that e-learning sites increase the opportunity to learn from anyone which is not available at your nearest location. So these are the facility you will get, and these are the impact of the e-learning on the students. Next is the question is, what are the two advantages of e-business sites? E-business sites has so many advantages, but you have to write only two advantages. So in what way you will write advantages of e-business sites are: the first, easy to purchase any product which is not available in local market in low cost. This is the most important advantage of the e-business. Business can grow easily. The most important, business can grow easily. The first is that business can grow easily. It's not dependent on any geographical location. Vast customer range for your business. You can get order from anywhere in the world. You can get order from anywhere, and expansion of business becomes very fast. Expansions of business can expand fastly. So these are the advantages of e-business sites in your daily life. Now the last one is the questions. Zena is creating a form. This is a very important questions, and in every exam you will get the same question, so you have to practice about this. And this question is also very common for your exam. Every time you are getting the such types of question, just remember 2 or 3 points related to that, and that is the useful for you. You can write it by your experience also, by practical exposures also. So Zena is creating a form on practical file. Now help her to choose the most appropriate controls from list box, combo box, text field, text area, radio button, checkbox, level, and command button. Out of this you have to select a message enter name in the front of the text field. Means enter name is a message enter name in front of the text field. You want to show the message, so message is always shown in the label. So answer of this first question is label. What is the answer of second question? What is written here? An input to choose more than one subject from a given choice. An input to choose more than one subjects from a set of the given choice. So now here set of the given choice, the two options is available here because the number of choices are not given. It may be list box or it may be checkbox, because more than one options can be chooses, more than one subjects from a given. Okay, and the third is an input for entering comments of the user. Means users want to enter their comments, and because comments can be entered in a more than one line, so for that purpose we are allowing to use the text area as a control for this purpose. And the last question of this an input for accepting the residential area out of the rural and urban as a options. Means you have to accept any one options from there. So for this it's a radio button is suitable, and maybe sometime you may use the combo box for this option. So out of this, any option is correct. You are free to write any one answer and you will get the definite answer. I hope you are enjoying the solution of this IP boards paper solution, and this series I'm going to provide the next video on the board sample paper 2013, then 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I'll try to provide you all the solutions and all the updates of IP related exam. Thank you and thanks for watching.